All right, good morning. Today I'm going to go through 3 questions that the students asked for PSLE 2014 to 2016 Set 1 Numbers and Measurement. So your friends have asked 3 questions and I thought that they're quite interesting. So I would like to take this opportunity to showcase to you how to solve the questions. Other questions, if you need help, we can go through in class. Now let's take a look at page 15, question 36. Now, let me zoom in for you to see. This is a 2-mark question from paper 2, question 3. Raya bought 150 oranges and 100 apples for her neighbors. She divided the oranges equally and had 17 oranges left. She also divided the apples equally among them and had 5 apples left. 2-mark question, yet it's not so clear-cut. It's not so direct. So the things that is the unknown is neighbors. Okay, this one doesn't change. This number of neighbors, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. So some of you say, teacher, I just put an X, can or not? Because I don't know. Can you can put an X, X. So now we are going to actually take a look at the oranges. Oranges, there are 150. Apples, there are 100. So I'm going to draw big for you to see. That means this 150 oranges, you divide equally among X number of neighbors, you will have a quotient, remainder 17. Same goes for the apples. If you divide by X number of neighbors, you will have a quotient, remainder 5. Okay, so now they are just asking you what is X. So there are no other ways, but I think a lot of you are quite good with your quotient and remainder. You know that this quotient, I put a heart shape, okay? Because these 2 quotient may mean different things. This quotient multiplied by the number of neighbors plus 17 will give you 150. This heart shape multiplied by the number of neighbors, that means each neighbor receive this number, 5 will give you 100. So some of you may say, how can I make use of my 17? How can I make use of my 5? So a lot of times, let me change another color. Some of you will say, teacher, I think I will take 150 minus 17 first to give me 133. That means this 133 is the number whereby you take the number of neighbors, you multiply by the number of oranges that each neighbor have, you will get 133. Some of you may even say, maybe I do that for the same for the apples as well. Then you get 95. Meaning the number of neighbors multiplied by the number of apples given to each neighbor will give you 95. So which 2 number, I'm not sure. But you take a look at these 2 numbers, 133 and 95. In terms of common factor, I will not work on 95 because 95 will have a lot of combination. For example, 1 times 95, then 5 times something else. But this 133, this number looks a little bit it's a little bit odd because it's not an even number. So I am going to work with the common factors of 133 instead. The common factors, and you will realize that actually you will find this 133 is equivalent to 7 times 19. You will come to this 7 times 19 because if you actually check out whether it can be divided by 3, it cannot be divided by 3, it cannot be divided by 5 or so. The next one is 7 times 19, meaning either this X is 7, this is 19, or this is 19, this is 7. So with these common factors of 7, with these factors of 7 and 19, we will check. Can 95 be divided by 7? Or can 95 be divided by 19? So with that, let's check. can 95 be divided by 7? If let's say 95 can be divided by 7, at least I know x is 7. Okay, if let's say 95 can be divided by 19 without any remainder, then we know that x is 19. So let's check. Because this is a paper 2 question, you can use a calculator and you will realize that 95 can be divided by 19 without any remainder. That means 19 and 5 give you 95. So we are quite happy, say, yay, I know already. Meaning this x is 19. And the quotient is 7. This x is 19. And the hardship is 5. So in other words, we have found the answer because they are just asking how many neighbors are there. There are 19 neighbors. Okay, this is a very good question because I won't say that it's less than check, but rather we are working with factors. And to be more precise, common factors. And you need to be very good at your quotient. This one is quotient, in case you don't know what I'm saying, your quotient and remainder. Okay, that is for question 36. There's one more question, question 42 that your friend asked. This is also a very good question. I'm going to go through 42, 43 in this video. So 42. Rudy, Sam, and Ted had 162 stickers altogether. Rudy gave 310 of his stickers to Sam and 1/4 of his stickers to Ted. Take note, the one that is always giving stickers are Rudy. Rudy to Ted and Rudy to Sam and Rudy to Ted. After that, all 3 boys have the same number of stickers. Who had more stickers at first, Sam or Ted? And how many more? This is a 3-mark question. Do not underestimate 3-mark question because it is still heuristic involved. What heuristic is involved? We have seen this in our heuristic package. Let's take a look at this 162. Will this total change? It will not. Total unchanged. Because it's just giving among the 3 of them. They didn't give someone outside or the father didn't take away anything. So the total is unchanged. But you take note, in this question, Rudy is giving 310 to Sam. Rudy, from his own number of stickers, is given 1/4 to Ted as well. In other words, Sam received this 310 from Rudy. Ted also received 1/4 from Rudy. And eventually, all of them have the same number of stickers. So I will just draw Sam, Ted, and Rudy in the end. Okay, in the end, they have the same. Okay, but I am going to So sorry, there was a few seconds that actually it went silent because I went out to take something. So let me actually continue. So take note, all three of them have the same number of stickers at first. And some of you may even divide it by 3 to know that at the end, they all have 54 stickers. All right, take note, no? Rudy will be the one having a lot of stickers at first because Rudy is the one giving stickers to Sam, giving stickers to Ted. So if you actually take your calculator, you minus away and you will realize that you take 1 whole minus 3/10 minus 1/4, you will find that you are left 9 out of 20, meaning Rudy is left with 9 out of 20 of his stickers, and this is 54. Okay, some of you can even tell me, teacher, I think I can actually change this 3 out of 10 to convert to something out of 20 as well. 6 out of 20, meaning Sam received 6 out of 20 of Rudy's stickers. And some of you may say, this 1/4, I also want to convert to something out of 20. And Ted received 5 out of 20. 5 out of 20 is less than 6 out of 20. That's why I draw a shorter bar. In other words, originally, Sam will have a bar from here to here only. Ted will have slightly more than Sam. And of course, Rudy have more. That's why Rudy can give. Okay. So with that, the question just asks you, how many more stickers? Who had more stickers at first? Sam or Ted? Looking at the model, of course, if you receive more from Rudy and become having the equal number of stickers and Ted receive less, so it means that Ted has more at first, more stickers. Look at the bar, you can see Ted has more number of stickers at first. So the answer is Ted. So how many more? You check. 6 out of 20 versus 5 out of 20. Actually, it's just 1 out of 20. Meaning you just need to find out that 1 unit. So if 9 units is 54. 1 unit is 54 divided by 9, which is 6. Well, it looks like very simple. This question, 3 marks only, but the thinking behind is not so easy because number 1, you need to understand that work backwards. Number 2, you need to understand also that if you receive more money from others, okay, versus someone who receive less money from others, and in the end you got the same amount of money, on this case is stickers, that means your starting point is less. This one is less. This is more. Okay, Ken? Last but not the least, I would like to bring you through very quickly this question 43, 5-mark question. I like this question because it's not exactly very difficult. Yet it's also not exactly very simple because there are 2 heuristics infused into this question, this Su-In question. Su-In baked some pies. She gave 1/5 of them to her relatives and 30 of them to friends. She was left with 2/3 of her pies. She packed this into 18 boxes. Some boxes contain 6 pies, while the rest contain 12. How many pies were packed into the 18 boxes? How many boxes contain 6 pies? It's very clearly, part A actually is testing on 1 heuristic. Part B is testing. Read this question, even without solving, you start to plan. Okay, whatever pies left, she's going to pack into 18 boxes. Some contain 6, some contain 12. You already know, oh, okay, I think make a supposition. You need to make a supposition because, or guess and check, but I'm not going to go into guess and check because this part B is only 2 marks. So I roughly know, okay, I need to make a supposition later. But right now you got what, 1/5 to a relative, 30 to a friend, and got 2/3 of the pies left. Maybe I draw a model. Su-In baked some pies. She gave 1/5 of her pies to some relatives and 30 to her friends, and she's left with 2/3 of the entire pie. Okay, whatever she's left, She's going to pack it into 18 boxes. So now, 2/3 of the entire, let me actually redraw the model again. Because originally you're given 5 big units. Then now they say she's left with 2/3 of the entire pies. So in terms of the denominator, you are battling with the denominator 5 and the denominator 3. Because this 2/3 is not of the remainder, the 2/3 is of the entire number of pies. So what is the lowest common multiple of 5 and 3? It is 15. So never mind, I draw out first. My apology, I drew wrongly. Let me redraw this. Because this one I need to divide into 3 big portions. 15. So I know that it's left with 2/3 of the pies, means it's left with 10 units. Let me draw out for you. This is the left, 10 units. Okay, the rest here, I cut it into 3 unit, 3 unit, 3 unit. This whole thing is 3 units, and relatives also receive 3 units. Okay, take note. I want to draw your attention to this 5 units here. This 5 unit comprises 3 units given to a relative and another 30. So let us actually construct an equation using 5 unit, 3 unit, and 30. Some of you can tell me, teacher, 5 unit minus 3 unit is 2 units. 2 unit is 30. 1 unit is 30 divided by 215. Since you are left with 10 units, you can find 10 units. This is very good. This is your part A answer already. This is the number of pies that were left to be packed into 18 boxes. You write a very quick statement because by the time you go to question 14, maybe the time is not enough time already. So this 150, you're going to pack into 18 boxes. Some have 6 pies, some have 12 pies. So how are you going to go about this? Okay, let's say you suppose all the pies are packed in big boxes, big boxes. Meaning you pack them in groups of 12. If you suppose all the 18 are in big boxes, so you will take 18 times 12. That means all the 18 boxes, you actually pack them 12. Sorry, boxes of 12. And you will get 216. But this is too hard because my number is only 150. So you take away to get the extra first. This 66. These are the 66. Meaning what we are going to do is we are going to exchange too high already. I don't want this 66. I need to put in some small boxes, take out some big boxes so that the number of pies can decrease. So one big box you have 12, one small box you have 6. So when you do exchange, meaning I take out one big box, I put in one small box, the number of pies will decrease by 6. If let's say you do one exchange. If you take out 2 big boxes, you put in 2 small boxes, then the number of pies will decrease by 6 and another 6, so on and so forth. So how many groups of 6 are there in 66? That's why you divide, meaning you are going to take out. This means you take out 11 boxes of 12 and put in 11 boxes containing 6. That means I take out the boxes that's containing 12 and put in boxes containing 6. Then you will get the 150. This is the make a supposition. This is how it means. So now they ask you, how many boxes contain 6? So how many boxes of 6 do you put in? You put in 11. So the answer is already 11. Of course, in our best strategy, some of you are like, hey, I'm not very confident, and this one PSLE, you know, I better check. This 11 times 6 is 66 under my checking. 11 boxes consists of 6. Total have 18 boxes. I take 18 minus 11 to get 7. So you say, okay, 7 times 12, 84. 84 plus 66. Do I get back 150? Yay! I get back 150. So at least you're very confident that this question is confirmed correct. Okay, Ken, I'm going to stop my recording now. If unless you have any more questions, we can discuss in class. All right, thank you so much.